Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, we already recorded.
Play, man.
Play. So how we bringing it in?
Yeah, we bringing it now, man. It's the official first ever HotBoyish, man, podcast, video and radio, whatever you want to call it, man. We turn it up, man. We
Brought to
turn
you
it up,
by
man.
Making Plays.
Brought to you by the player guides and making plays all at once. You know how that go. But yo, I go by the homie. I've been Dior.
The homie you know, Sell.
We got the
Master engineer, lyricist extraordinaire.
We call him Sensei.
I'm just here for the girls.
Guru.
Shug Henley though, man. But I think today, man, we're gonna just start off by kicking off with this Detroit music, man. We just gonna have a real life conversation on how we can, you know.
I mean, it's popping right now. It's definitely popping right now. Like Detroit music scene. I think it's getting embraced everywhere, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, even with it popping though, like Detroit got its downfalls and its problems. So I think we should. This is what we should do, bro. Let's make a list of the top 5 hottest rappers in Detroit right now.
I think we need more the 5 in Detroit right now.
Right now.
Okay, I thought you meant just like period. All right, so the hottest 5 in Detroit right now. Who should? All right, so look. First of all, off top, there's a couple people that I'm feeling. Nisha Nashay is one of them.
Nisha go hard.
M City is cold. I mess with M City.
M City got bars.
I think he got a lot of talent.
You know what? You know what I like about M City though?
What?
He from Detroit, but you know what I'm saying? He not when you think about Detroit music, you think about guns, dope. Oh, I got the bag. I got a bad bitch. It's like the same. Detroit is known to be in a box. That's how I look at it. I'm an average music listener. I'm not searching for all the underground shit. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Half the shit is whack anyway. M City.
You gotta have an open ear, bro.
I do got an open ear. Just closed real early. M City brings that different light to it, though. You know what I'm saying? He. I don't want to say backpack rapper, but he just brings a different angle. And it's.
I would say backpack rapper.
I mean, what does that mean? What the hell does backpack?
I ain't gonna say backpack.
His joints is high energy and club records and
not
backpack music really isn't.
I think he can go that way though. You know what I mean? As far as his versatility.
I think so.
So that's why I say kind of like he said, he not really in no box. You can get straight bars from him, or you can get addicted to my ex. You know what I mean?
He was talking crazy one time where he said, "I'll pull out I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be like, dog, that ain't you.
Right.
It ain't like, you know what I'm saying? I look at you like you not that nigga.
So, I mean, outside of them two, then who else do you think? Because you just like the average. You like surface.
Are we doing them in order, or is it just?
No, we just gonna put the names out right now, and we just gonna talk about people, and then then you want to try to put them in order after we talk about like what's going on.
I mean, we can.
All right, so let's do that.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You gotta throw T Grizzly in that thing.
He just came out. First day out was 2 weeks ago.
Right. I'm gonna tell you, his first day out was harder than a lot of niggas' years. For real.
Hey, look,
for real.
I'm not completely sold on it yet. I messed with him, and when I first heard it, I knew it was a hit just based off like in comparison. I felt like First Day Out was like the Detroit version of Meek Mill's The Intro. Like that's how I feel about it.
And that's exactly how I would describe it.
Well, I know this. No disrespect to nobody, but that's one of the hardest Detroit tracks from a male rapper I've heard in the last.
I mean, I think it was. Years. I mean, I just feel like it was more so the beat and the way he was saying stuff. It ain't necessarily what he was saying, just the way he said it.
He was saying too. This is what you got to realize. Detroit got a unique slang.
Yeah, for sure.
It's different from the rest of the world. So when you could come out with a song where you talking our talk, and it's just in the song,
I feel
it. Going crazy.
And I'm just gonna put him in there just off the simple fact of you don't really rock with a lot of Detroit music, and for you to really just like come off the cuff and say he hard, bruh, like I support the way he moving more than anything.
I'll say this: what I've heard from him up until this point, he's solid. But I'm one of those longevity cats too. Like,
yeah, definitely.
A lot of one hit wonders come and go. You know what I mean? For his situation, I hope for his sake that's not the scenario. But I can't give him too much praise until I've seen a track record.
Right.
It's not. But as far as Detroit rap, it's not too many one hit wonders in Detroit though, because like if you bring up like Vezo, Peasy, even Dope Boys, like they got multiple tracks that people rock with. The city love.
Yeah, they solid.
They solid.
Yeah, they got solid bodies
of work. I can't
name
you one Vezo song that's harder than First Day Out. I just can't.
That's
Listen, bro, but this is the thing though. You look at the catalog right though. You got Money Phone, you got Moonwalking.
Well, I think
Thick Chick.
Moonwalking to me is the one.
Moonwalking is hard. I'm not taking nothing from Vezo, but it's not rocking with the First Day Out.
First Day Out hard, but it don't like look, when I think of songs, bro. First Day Out don't even got no hook.
It don't need one. This is not a time where it's no box as far as making songs.
That's true. If Young and May winning, she ain't got no hook neither.
Come on, man. That just shows you that, and that's what people need to realize. It's the natural stuff that wins the most.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? When you sit up there and try to make a song or try to produce a certain type of product, that's where it gets kind of like, okay, you might lose somebody versus just going in there and doing you. And man.
Yeah, I mess with it. He just got this raw energy about himself. And I like the way how he rock with like everybody. You see pictures of him on Instagram, whether it's real or fake. It's people from east to west. I feel like he a good bridge for that right now. Everybody always try to divide us, but he rocking with everybody east to west. So I rock with him just off that simple fact of how he can maneuver through the city like that.
And what makes even Vezo like Peasy, he got the streets. The streets love Peasy
for sure.
Vezo, what's his strong point? As far as I think his hooks and his probably his delivery or whatever his style or whatever he do, but he not really lyrical like that. Like he ain't saying nothing that you gonna be like, oh, that was just cold. Like no,
I don't think none of them are though.
Right, but I think
you know what I mean, and not knocking. I just think it's back to it's a certain sound that you get from the street Detroit rap.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. And it's a certain sound, and it's duplicated so much from other people that's not popping, from up and coming artists. It's duplicated so much you get tired of hearing it. But T Grizzly, it was like he took a piece of that, a piece of that, a piece of that. He came with some dudes.
T Grizzly, you got a fan, bro. Nah, for real. Well, no, I mean,
and it's no knock to nobody. It's about taking what's the norm and taking it to the next level, and that's why I think that's what he did. Mm-hmm.
So we done brought up a few people so far. We brought up Nisha the Shade.
Nisha just hard.
We brought up M City.
I don't think there's no. I don't think you can really debate her. You know what I mean?
No, it ain't
even.
It's just like all right, bro.
I think she got the most talent. Like period. Like just raw talent. Yeah. Like and she's still young. Like she young as hell. Like how old is she?
I think she's like 19, 20.
That's crazy.
She didn't even drink.
I thought she was
something like that.
Yeah, she got an older type of aura about herself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she carry herself well.
Right. But she just got natural talent. When you see her, you be like, okay, yeah, I can see. When she perform, you can see like, damn, okay.
Oh, it's raw.
She look like a star. Like she know what she doing. She get on the mic, she rocking the stage. You could tell like, okay, I'm into that. Like, dang. And then her songs, she got songs. Like
she do got songs too.
Come on, she got songs.
Let's see what other Detroit artists we got. Like
you gotta say Vezo.
You got Vezo. I think he been doing it for so long, so strong that you gotta say. Like I feel like Vezo is this generation's Tone.
No, I think Vezo is this generation's Blade Icewood.
Yeah, I mean as far as like catalog, every summer, Tone had a hit.
You know, I agree with that.
That's what I mean.
Tone had a long stretch.
Like he had a long stretch. Yeah, that's what I mean. But probably as far as importance to the people and impact.
I think the closest thing to Blade got to be my dude T Grizzly.
No, man,
he more like Juan.
Get out of here, man.
Dude, listen what I'm saying. Dude.
He only got First Day Out, bro. I think you giving him too much too early.
I'm not giving too much credit because I'm telling you. It's that feeling you get. You can't duplicate it. And it might just be me. I've never heard a Vezo song where I'm just like, dog, he going.
Oh, okay.
Like,
no, so that's a preference. But what we saying is as far as impact in the city.
He got an impact in the city. But you know what?
Definitely.
And another thing that kills me, it's like if you go to jail and you get out, the city love you. Like, it's just... That automatically gives you an extra boost.
I mean, that go all the way back to Tupac.
Because for sure. Because the Money Phone, I knew nothing about Vezo. And there was that summer jams we was working, and he had got out, and that's when Money Phone had picked up or whatever, and it was popping. He got out. He started going crazy. And I'm not taking nothing from him. He gets you in the club, the Vezo come on, you go get live. You riding around, you turn up, whatever's going to get you live. But Blade was more of a You listen to what he's saying though. You know what I'm saying? And
it was a different area. Like Blade was a lyricist.
He was a lyricist, and he using city slang, and it's that thing. You can't deny it. You know what I'm saying? And I think out of everybody, T Grizzly got the best chance of reaching that level, dude. I'm telling you. Now the only thing is, Blade was more of a hood boss though. You know what I'm saying? He never left. He was here. He had his foot in the streets, flat out, like. And the streets loved him. Like, the city loved him. And you knew it. I didn't know nothing about Blade Icewood till my dog came from the West. Because I'm from Southwest. Like, I ain't hearing nothing.
Southwest. No, but same thing to me. Coming from the East Side, I knew who he was, but I didn't buy into him like that.
I'm not listening I'm not hearing none of that. But, dude, when I listen to that, I want to bring it up to you. That's some of his older.
Yeah, that was hard.
That's some of some of his last music that he came up with. But dude, the stuff he's saying, it's the stuff he's saying. Just like T Grizzly, it's the stuff he's saying. When he say Joy Rope, but the man like a 6 9 he know it. Come on,
hey, well, a lot, but that's
that same energy, dude.
Yeah, I feel you.
All right, so where we at 3?
We had 3 right now.
We got
we had Niche in the Shade.
Y'all put Vezo in there.
M City.
You gotta
put Vezo.
So I was gonna say, how can you
T
not?
Grizzly? I think we just gonna. You got to put him in there. And another person who I feel like had a strong year, bro. Payroll.
See, Payroll. This my thing with him. Payroll hard. Like I actually listened to one of them CDs. I don't know which one it was.
Big Boston Volume 1. That junk was hard. It had a different sound to it. It was like produced by somebody from the West Coast, I think.
Right. No
but he put that with his flow, and it sounded good to me.
And there's no disrespect to no Detroit artists. I'm just not into that. I get tired. I don't want to hear that all day. I want to hear about guns.
I was gonna say I don't know much about him. I think he makes dope beats. I think he's a hell of a producer. Yeah. You know what I mean? As far as listening to a full album from him, I've never done that.
I've listened to one album, and I gotta say I was impressed. I was like, yo, he got some tracks on this boy. And the best Dope Boy songs, to me, not to take nothing from none of the rest of them, but when him and Kiso the song, it just go hard.
They be going crazy.
I thought their hardest record was, I can't think of the name. What's the record?
They got some hard tracks, bro.
Yeah, dog. Keith be talking crazy.
What's the joint where I think Keith started this one off? He say blowing loud in the Benz.
Crispy Keith's getting in.
That's their hardest one.
Look, that's my point exactly, though. The reason why people love Keith is because of the stuff he says. He's not a lyricist, but it's the stuff he says and how he says it.
And the style he said.
It's Detroit slang. Now, anybody that could say that and put it on the track and it's just not no corny, just chopped up, dude, Keith's hard. Like, Keith's hard. Payroll hard to me. And he get more respect because he making beats. You could tell he put the most time into his craft. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he got some hard. His CD was hard. I forget what the name of the CD. I don't even know.
I'm pretty sure it's the Big Boston one. It only dropped
I think it was Big Boston. But I was shocked. Like, dog, I'm blasting it riding through. Like, oh, okay.
You want me to tell you which joint I thought he did that was dope? I ain't like the remix of it. Was Mob Life.
Yeah. Mob Life was hard.
Yeah.
Mob Life was definitely hard.
But I think even with that, like, it's at a point in time where we gotta get out this box where everything is just everybody hard, everybody in the streets, everybody.
Right.
Even if you are, like, you know what I'm saying? It's only so much of the same stuff you're gonna talk about the same. Like, even with them, like, I want to hear Payroll talk about some other stuff now. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear them talk about, because you ain't, at the end of the day, you supposed to be past that level right now, and I think that's what hold people back. And even with Dope Boys, like, because before Vezo got out when he went to jail in that summer jail, the Dope Boys was popping. Like, they was the hardest thing.
Yeah, they did a lot
in the city. Before that fight, before all that, Dope Boys was it. You know what I'm saying? And I think
that kind of messed them up, though.
I think not leaving the city messed them up.
Yeah.
Because if they would have left, not only would that fight not have happened, because that just hurt your image, period.
Right.
It would have took you. Detroit people, I swear, it's like if you stay here, they get to see you all the time and take away from your brand.
Yeah,
it's like
you play yourself out fast.
And they want to see you. I remember one time what's that raggedy club? Oh, I ain't gonna.
Hey, we gonna do that. Shout out to the clubs.
No. Shout out to the raggedy club.
Yeah, it was a raggedy club.
We there already.
We was in sales hosting a party, and I seen one of them in there, and in my mind,
it was Rock. I think it was Rock.
My first thought was, why are you here, bro? Why are you here? It's not banging. It ain't no tight ones here. Why are you here, bro? Like, why? Y'all just got signed. It was around the time they got signed, and I'm like, dude, you shouldn't be here, bro.
Yeah, I think a lot of artists get caught with that. I think a lot of artists get caught with that when they get that little, that little notoriety. It's like they fall in love with that, and then you easily see them at here, there, and then they just, you know what I mean, they just oversaturate themselves to a certain extent. I was just having this conversation with somebody else, and I was just saying like, I was having this conversation with Sada actually, and I was just saying like, man, it's a difference when somebody see you in random places. Like they expect to go to the Sting and see you at the Sting. But when you come through at Walmart at midnight and they see you at Walmart, it's a whole different experience. You know what I mean? Because they don't really expect to see you here. Right. So you got to kind of stay out of certain places and pick and choose where you go. Because you don't want to just play yourself out and oversaturate yourself.
So you can't see me at the corner store getting Lucy sell?
Yeah, no, man. No, that's what I'm saying. Like you
I'm just keeping it hood though. You know what I mean?
Man, bro,
but that's the thing though. Like.
So if you see T Grizzly on 6 Mile,
that's what say knocking her down, pulling her back up, pulling her tracks out.
When that song, look, I'm being honest, bro. I'm not searching for no good music. I just know when I hear it. Like,
right.
No,
I'm not searching. I'm not trying.
That's
to
how I know it's good
nobody, though. I'm not doing none of that. I don't care like that. I'm not. I just. But I'm telling you, when I heard that first day out, bro, I literally. Pull up my title right now, you're going to see T Grizzly. It's on title. Look, I listened to that song like 30 times in a row, bro.
That means it's a hit record.
No, that beat hard, too.
Like 30 times in a row.
It's
that feeling it give you, bro. It's that feeling when you know it's
that just made me...
That beat was hard,
That just made me think of something that I just had a conversation about recently. We talking about the top artists from Detroit.
Right.
Helluva deserves major credit. For being as consistent as he's been.
Yeah.
Helluva made a lot of beats,
as far
as
making beats, every it seems like every hot Detroit record. Mm-hmm. He's
had a hand on every hot artist, period.
He that guy.
Like he the man, and what people don't, and I think a lot of people don't really know that he write a lot. You know what I mean? Like he really write a lot.
I didn't know that. I thought
he write a lot. Yeah, he might not, and then he guest appearance every now and then. He do some features, but I think his pen game, his pen game is crazy, and he and his beats is just.
Oh no! I gotta stop y'all right now. I gotta shout this dude out because Dre Butters. We went to his listening.
Man, Dre Butters, dog. Dre Butters got a few of them things.
I don't think he got the I think he would be better as a writer as far as a in the front artist because I don't think he got the image, but his song's hard. Boy.
Man, Dre Butters cold.
I heard at least 5 classics that
boy cold. That boy cold blood.
No rapper or nothing. It's just good music. Like good music.
Man, he got this one song that sound like Prince, Purple Rain. Like it's like one of them type of
song. Like,
dog. That boy so hard.
Music. I'm like, dang, this boy rocking. But dang, that boy rocking too.
That's like some switch the mood up, ride down with a chick or something. Like he got some fire
some
though.
Music, but it's not necessarily out here either. And you know what I'm saying? And then like you mentioned Sada Baby. I remember I'm over there.
Yeah, that's Stacy going crazy too right now.
Yeah, Stacy. That's my dude Kills. We with Southwest dude, it's like it's totally separate from Detroit. Like we like as far as Detroit lifestyle and all the normal Detroit stuff, it's not in Southwest. Like we a whole different world, a whole different everything, bro. Like and that's just how. Go ahead, pull up, man.
The Rossi gone.
Yeah, my cup ain't got nothing in it, man.
The Rossi gone, dog. I killed the Rossi.
Ain't no ice in that boy either.
Ain't nothing in that boy.
Seen on TV, nothing but water. You gonna have to drink some hot Fago.
I'm have to hit this Fago.
Yeah, man.
Hot Fago orange.
Yeah, but
got some Pringles for you.
Who choice was it to get the orange?
Who loves
Typical
orange soda?
Dior loves orange soda.
My Southwest cat's name, like, dog, you heard this dude. He got this song called Stacy and this Sada Baby. He be stabbing. I'm like, how did you even hear it, bro? Like, how? But yeah, I honestly I still didn't listen to the song, but he was bragging.
He be going.
And I heard a lot of people mention his name, so I gotta give him credit too. What about somebody like Sino, man? Because I know he just dropped that track with BJ.
I actually like that track a little bit. Only thing that kind of like be throwing me off is that he rapped the same like the whole way through the whole song. I kind of like when people switch up.
Okay, I
switch up the flow.
Really
they just dropped the video too, so shout out to them. Shout out to BJ and Sino. They just dropped that video too.
I will say this: I think he's been consistent.
Yeah, he's been consistent.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
He's
been around for low key a long time. Him and Hydro.
What was that first song he dropped that everybody knew? His biggest song.
You probably talking about.
Thought it was some years ago.
Man. It'll hit me in 1 minute.
It'll hit me after a while.
The one that everybody knows. What's that song?
Dog, he done had so many songs and dropped so many projects.
What's that song? I hate that.
It's one of them songs that like you can hear it, but you can't really think of the name of.
Over and over.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That was just recently, as a matter of fact.
It wasn't played, boy. It just made me play.
No, it was before that.
It was before that.
And I feel like we need some credit on that too, because plays.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, no. He see no but consistent, and he like the first song that everybody was rocking with. I didn't like, but it was still catchy though.
Right.
But everything since then, it's just been hot. It's been hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I ain't saying he got the craziest bars or nothing, but it's just like all right. It's good enough. You know what I'm saying? It's
right.
It's quality. You know
I think he polished for sure. Like I think he polished.
It's quality music.
This is what my question becomes, not just with him, but with all the artists we talked about. Biggest thing to me is sound. You know what I mean? Like, do they have a niche? Does each one of them have a niche? And you know that's their sound.
Yeah, but
or are they? You know what I mean? Like,
I
just
think
riding the wave.
I think that for the most part,
I think Helva has a sound. That's why.
He has a sound.
But he's a beat maker, though.
You know, he has a sound, but he makes beats.
He
as far as artist wise go, I feel like I don't really feel like too many people have their own sound. I think just looking on it from like if somebody else was to hear Detroit music, I think they would think it all sounds the same because we all have kind of like the same sound. You know what I mean? Because
even T really like
we all work. They all work with the same people. It's hard to kind of develop your sound when you're working with the same people that this person working with. You know what I mean? I think if we had, and I think it's fan wise too, because like I'm gonna use this for an example. Vezo just dropped the project. He had the Moonwalking, but he also had a song Pints and You, which was something totally different. I think Pints and You was probably one of the best records on that song, on that CD, because it sounded totally different. But I think people not receptive to it. As far as Detroit fans, when you hear a song from Vezo, you want to hear exactly what you want to hear. And when he try to go outside the box, you kind of like, I don't know if I'm messing with that. That's what I think. I think that hold a lot of artists back.
He might be the king of hooks in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Because he got the hardest.
He be having some.
He the king of commercials.
Man, what? No, I was just on Instagram live in the car. I said, "This fool Vezo got a commercial for some iPhones."
Right, man.
And the beat was hard. Hell of it might have made it.
Yeah.
All right, man.
It wasn't a 441 pound.
Now what about?
No, it was the I fix my. It was like a fix of my iPhone.
He got a car rental. He got a car rental.
The car rental boy too. He got a car rental. Executive car rental.
Tell him executive.
Hey, dog.
Hey, but that's smart. That's great.
That's smart branding, though.
You could utilize that minute on that commercial space, and music attracts the ear. Like it's gonna catch somebody's attention. Yeah. Versus just hearing a commercial. I hear a commercial, I'm gonna turn it, but that sounds like a song until you realize it's about the car.
Exactly.
And you like, okay. But I think Vezo got some of the hardest hooks for sure. Because
what about
all I can remember is the hooks.
What y'all think about Cash Doll?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you straight up. I don't like female rappers flat out. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
He's biased.
Unless you look like Young M.A., I don't want to hear that. Like, flat out. Because I feel like, especially, this is what I can't stand. I hate when females talk tough. And I can understand this. I can understand your bossy. Like, Cash Doll a boss. Like, flat out. Like, you can't take that from her. She a boss. You can see it. That's evident. But I don't like the tough. Like, when you can't be pretty and be tough at the same time. It just don't go together. Like, it confuses me. Like, when I see what's her name, Molly Brazy.
Yeah.
When I see her pointing guns and all, I get lost.
I just don't believe.
You know what?
Like, you too cute for that. Why are you so cute holding guns? Like, why?
Yeah.
Have somebody next to you with the gun. Why are you holding guns? Like, I get it. Like, it's my opinion, but it's not believable. Cash Doll, I think she, if all else fails, she shows how you can just.
She created a movement.
She created a hell of a movement.
Yeah, hell of a movement.
And I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm about to be listening to her songs, but I respect her movement because at the end of the day, she making plays. Like, I mean, and even when she started rapping, bro, it surprised me. I thought it was just gonna be trash, honestly. I thought it was gonna be terrible. Because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Shake some ass. Like, nobody care about you rapping.
Right. I think that's how most people feel. Yeah, that's most guys, you know.
For sure.
But she surprised me. When she started rapping, I'm like, dang, the verse was kind of tight. And then she had the confidence, she had the energy. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's kind of tight. Like,
she had to grow on me, man. The Run Me My Money joint is the one that made me
Run Me My
all
Money?
right,
She that was hard.
She wants, this is something she really want to do. You know
I think more than anything, that's what stands out about it, is that she do her thing, she not apologizing for it, and she got the confidence, so it comes off well. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I think more than anything. And she just a cool person. Like, she just cool.
This when I knew Cash Doll was doing something. My sister don't even listen to no type of. Well, I guess she listened to Nicki Minaj. It took a while for Nicki Minaj. But when she was in DC, and I guess they was playing a Cash Doll
I think
song.
Nicki Minaj is going in reverse right now. That's just the small.
Very much so.
She's falling off.
Man, she.
I
don't want to throw you off.
Ever since the Safari dude left, her bars been getting weak.
Trash, bro. That Black Beatles remix was terrible. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I don't even. It's almost like she didn't even listen to the record.
Dude,
yeah.
I get pissed off when that song is on the radio because I want to hear the regular.
The original.
I feel
the same way.
Definitely.
I don't want to hear Nicki Minaj. Like, stop it. Stay on American Idol. Stay what you're doing.
Well, at one point though, man, I thought she was other than like the elite female MCs. I'm talking about like MC Light or you know what I mean, like legendary MCs.
Yeah.
I thought she was there. So
So she came out with Monster and all that.
Yeah, she was going.
Come on, she was going. But I think Safari must have been writing her stuff because it's getting whack. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Cash Doll go, I think she's as far as the pretty girl still rapping though, like I think she the queen of that lane. In the boss chick lane, like she the queen of that. Like
you know what it might be? It might be partially because she really come from
and you know it,
getting money and hanging around a certain group of people, so it's just natural to her. Versus, like you say, with a lot of females, I'm the same way. Certain stuff I can't accept from you.
Like
you know, what I mean? It just be too made up.
I don't want to be around no tough female. Like no, I understand you can hold your own, you can do that, but. You waving guns and talking about Papa, I got clips and
yeah.
I don't want to hear that. Like, stop. No, I don't care. Like,
go put a dress on.
Like, come on,
put some leggings on.
You got a dress on. Why are you talking like this?
Right.
It's just not that's not cute to me. But I mean, at the end of the day, it can be done. But whatever, I don't support it. But other females,
I'm just trying.
Well, yeah, as far like those Nisha and Shay for sure. That's undeniable.
She in there. She like one of my.
She in there for sure.
Cash Doll, has her own movement. Outside of those two, it's kind of tough on it. But I guess that's good.
I mean, it's other females out there though.
But they haven't built up.
But they haven't built up.
Okay, what about Days Love? We can't. I mean, can we
count her? Yeah. I mean, we can count her though.
But now, what are we talking about as far as time span? Where are we going with it?
I mean, if it's this year, I don't think we can.
If it's this year, we can't count it.
We can't count it. I can't name one song.
Right.
I can't. I mean, like I said, I'm the average music listener. I'm not searching for no underground. No, I'm not doing that. It's when I hear.
I think she dropped 2 projects this year.
She dropped that Benny Siegel on that.
Feel It in the Air. I mean, but that don't count. That's like a freestyle. It's like a remix.
It was
alright. I wouldn't count.
It was alright, but I don't.
Would we throw Peasy in there?
Peasy, look, I wouldn't. But
if we're talking about 2016.
I can't tell you. I know he dropped another. I think
he dropped 2. He dropped Mud In, Mud Out.
I kind of feel like he was. I kind of feel like I don't want to say his buzz didn't die, but I kind of feel like Vezo was slowing a little bit as Peasy was growing. So
this is the thing.
As far as buzz in the city.
Peasy is one of the few artists I feel like can drop a project without too much promotion and it's still gonna do good.
I'm trying to think what's the joint Peasy did.
The streets love Peasy.
The Ooh La La. That record was hard. That record was hard.
That's what I mean. So he kind of, and maybe that was intentional. Maybe they took a step back and let him do his thing.
That's a Detroit classic, hands down. Like
for sure.
Classic. You put it on, you gonna get that reaction. But the difference between a Detroit classic, that Detroit classic and T Grizzly is. I don't think Ooh La La will do well nationwide. First day out will. It's people in DC.
I agree with that.
Dude, I
agree.
I was on my boy crib today. He watching a girl snap in Canada and she got the T Grizzly on. She stay in Toronto.
Right.
And she got the T. She ain't black or nothing. She's some mixed.
Right.
And don't even look like she listens to rap.
That's why
you making a good point.
That's why I mentioned. That's why I mentioned moonwalking though, because I think moonwalking can go national.
I don't know.
I definitely like the original version. The remix was straight, but
I didn't like the remix either. Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to this mixtape that he's been promoting for a minute. I think his price is going up. I'm looking forward to Vezo. He got another project that he gearing up to drop, and then he just did the record with Gucci, produced by R.J. Lamont.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, like my cousin is the bootleg man. He got all the CDs.
we not gonna advertise. They trying to get money.
Now, that's cool, but they know.
They say the bootleg man got a place.
First of all, Detroit is the home of the hustlers. It's the home of the.
I feel you.
That's just how it go. That's how people hear your stuff.
But I look at it like this too, because at the end of the day, the bootleggers are spreading your stuff to people that you might not have reached. They might not have they might have the money to get 3 for $5 and not just get one.
Shows and even in Southwest, my cousin is the bootleg man. He sells more Peasy CDs than anything. I'm telling you.
And that's what I meant. Like, that's why I asked that question. Do we throw him in there?
The streets love Peasy.
I think he need to be in there, man. I really think he need to be in there. And to be honest, as far as project wise, I mean, if you're a Peasy fan, he's consistent. You know what I mean? If you listen to Peasy music, he's consistent. He gives you a good 1 or 2, every year, pretty much. That's what I think.
I'm trying to think. I can't, outside of the artists with a name, it's definitely artists out there that I'm aware of that I think are really talented. But as far as having that same impact, been on the same level.
And why do you think that? Because honestly, I don't know nobody that has been popping in the city that took it nationwide and then was popping. Like everybody that's nationwide popping, Big Sean,
they left the city to get popping.
Right. They wasn't popping in the city before they was popping nationwide. Like I
think we hold ourselves back, bro.
What's the dude with the look crazy?
Danny Brown?
Yeah, Danny Brown.
Yeah.
All these people.
And he's straight from Linwood.
Yeah, he a Detroiter for real. I remember having that conversation with somebody. They were like, "Oh, he ain't really from Detroit."
Danny Brown?
I'm like, he
no,
really
Danny
from
Brown
Detroit.
is like one of them ones.
I think what it is his style and his audience that throws people off.
He's like a black version of Eminem.
But that shows you why Detroit is in the box, because they expect one sound, and that's why that sound only stays in Detroit. Like that's why it's not popping in Detroit. Like because it's like
I just had that conversation too. Detroit has that offbeat rapping. That's the
niche.
That's the, to me, that's like the street Detroit sound.
Right.
But the Detroit sound is much bigger than that. I just had this conversation.
We got a whole lot of artists, bro.
Slum Village created a sound that Kanye adopted.
Right.
That Kendrick Lamar even
that's
adopted
that whole
on
Dilla.
His last album.
That's Dilla.
That's a Detroit sound to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nick Speed.
Yeah, like Nick Speed. Like when you think about Jay Dilla is from Detroit, East Side, I believe. But when you say he's working with Common, rest in peace, God bless his soul. Common, Busta Rhymes, Erykah Badu, I believe, Janet Jackson. Like the world is hip to our sound, but I don't think we realize how much we can do. We spend so much time fighting against each other that we make ourselves look stupid.
I think Detroiters is just so ignorant. They like to hear. They only like to hear ratchet shit. Like right. Damn Jay Dilla,
man.
Especially this younger generation. They want to hear.
No. They want to hear the 21 Savages of the world.
They want to hear all that. Like that's all they want to hear, and they don't even realize it that. They like other type of music, but they don't like it coming from no Detroit artists. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's crazy.
Right.
That's what's crazy to me.
That's what messed us up, though. Like that's messed up that we could have artists here that could put out the same caliber of music, quality wise, as a Drake or whoever. You know what I mean? That they might really like, and they put it out, and then they don't support it.
He's soft. He ain't talk. He ain't said he gonna shoot somebody yet.
Even soft. Drake though. Drake was influenced by Slum Village.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, probably a lot of people's favorite rappers was influenced by something that was going on Detroit wise, whether it's Jay Dilla all the way back to Motown.
And shout out to Cash Dog, because she opened up for Drake. And
yeah,
that was
she
just
did.
Big right there. Like that's how you know she a hustler. Like
1 million followers, though. If you're 1 million followers, you're doing something right, bro.
Regardless how you feel about.
I mean, I ain't trying to put a whole bunch of stuff on social media.
No, but still,
not no credit to social media, but that's impressive because that's the world that we live in now. You know what I mean? That's kind of like that's like a merit. You know what I mean? Like if she get those million people to give her $1, she has $1 million. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's big.
Hey man, she better put a song out now and ask 50 Cent you know what I mean? 50 Cent a download.
For real.
Yeah, right. And she would sell though. She would sell because she like a spokesperson for a certain group of people that come from the hood.
She's a brand.
You know what I'm saying? She a brand, and she motivation for girls that come up like, dang, I can be a little boss chick And you know, I don't agree with everything, but
yeah, and I think that's to her credit too. A lot of people give her a flack about stuff that she did in her past and all that, but at the end of the day, at this point, I just feel like she promoting positivity. At this point, you know what I mean. Regardless of what you did in your past, I think that she's an example of coming from something and turning it around. You know what I mean? So it's like it just is what it is. What's the difference between her doing what she did and Jay-Z? Now he with the president and all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, what's the difference?
Right. And you gotta. A lot of people wanted just to focus on the story of, look, I did this just to get here, and I don't do that no more. But you can't expect people to explain and try to do it how you view they should. Like, she doing her thing. I ain't knocking nobody. Like, go ahead, do your thing. Like, there's a lot of people in the city I don't listen to. But no, for real, that they got a hell of a following, though. And the city love them.
No, that's the same thing for me.
What's up, boy, with the fro? The light-skinned dude with the fro, Lil Nebby fro.
We didn't say nothing about Band Gang.
Yeah,
Lonnie, that whatever I say was crazy.
That was like
whatever I say.
That's the number one strip club.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now, dog. I went to go see Gucci.
I still don't know what he be saying, but it's a dope record.
I went to go see Gucci, bro.
I ain't never heard it.
And they came out and he did whatever I say.
I probably was in their turn too.
Like 3 to 4 times, and you got the same live reaction every time they brought it back.
Now you talk about the T Grizzly record. I was in the club one night, and the DJ played. It was the first time I heard whatever I say, and everybody in there knew. The minute the beat dropped, everybody knew it. You know what I mean?
Come here, look.
But that's one thing I can say. Detroiters, they support.
And instantly, I felt like, yo, this is a hit record.
Even from the females to the dudes, they support the Detroit street music. They listen to it. But the thing is, like, is the rest of the world gonna listen to it? That's the thing.
I think that record they will.
I mean,
that record sound like it need a Too Short verse.
Right. And it's just. And
it got a Too Short verse.
Get out of here.
Yeah, they got a remix.
See, that's crazy.
Too Short on a remix.
I didn't even know that.
That's crazy. I mean? Too Short really. He on a remix.
That's crazy. And I don't even I can't tell you about his project, his music, and nothing like that. But I know he got a strong following just off of Instagram and just off of social media. You see it. You see what the city is rocking with. You know what they rocking with.
Shout out to him because he actually got a project about to drop. I don't know exactly when it's dropping.
Ain't it 2 of them though with light skin with froze? Ain't it 2 of them?
In Band Gang?
Yeah, it's 2 of them, ain't it?
Yeah, it's another dude. Yeah, it's another dude named. This other dude named Mazo.
Both.
They got the joint with T Grizzly.
Straight to it.
That's a hot record.
No, I ain't talking about him on that.
You ain't talking about Mazo?
No, he on that song with T Grizzly.
You might be talking about.
No, that's another like light
skin. You know they got 2 groups. They got Band Gang and Shred Gang. So you might be talking about Moan.
Yeah, it's the Shred Gang.
Yeah, you might be talking about Moan.
I don't even know what that is.
But shout out to Lonnie dude. He got a project coming out too. It's called Ghost of Didi, which is their friend and brother who passed away or got killed. So rest in peace to him. But yeah, man, I think he like back to my comment about the Gucci thing. Like they really brought that song back like multiple times, and you got that same reaction. And I was like, dog, he got that energy. He looked like a star on stage. He looked like he belonged there. You know
what it is about him that made me go, you know what? Because after I heard the record that night, I went and I got to the crib. I was like I was trying to figure out who it was. You know what I mean? Because everybody in there knew the record.
Right. And I'll be one of them dudes that don't. Like,
So so you don't give a damn what's playing.
No, but this is the thing. I don't know.
Say if they shaking ass to it. You like
right, but so I looked up the record. He had a video for it, and he got a certain vibe about himself. Yep. That I kind of feel like he's not trying to be anybody else. He's just being who he naturally is, and that's back to that's a big part of it. Having your own style, your own sound. I feel like he has his own sound. Like,
for sure.
I don't even know what the hell he was saying in the record.
And his style is kind of being duplicated now. That slow flow with the breaths in between. You know what I mean? Like I think it's getting. I think a lot of people starting to use it.
And see, that's the thing, though. If you ask me straight up, like, yo, you know this song? I'd be like, no, because I don't. But you put it on, I'd be like, I get to rocking because I've heard it before. I know I have.
You have.
You know what I'm saying? And it's probably live, especially in the show. I done been in the Pantheon Day Shift too many times where I know they done played it. And they play the video and I know I done heard it. Right. And the whole club going crazy and the strippers know every word and they up there rapping, dancing, like, bitch, dance.
That's
one of the girls up there performing.
Yeah. And anytime you can impact your city like that and the city get behind it and love and rock with it, you can't knock nobody like that, regardless if you rock with it or not. Like, you gotta respect the movement. At the end of the day, like, the city is behind it. Like,
For sure.
But the city ain't big enough to take it to the national. Like, if it's not on the nationals, like if you
No, I think the city gives you a jump start, but you have to get out of here.
Yeah, and
you got to move around.
I think just because you got a city classic don't mean it's gonna be.
It's gonna translate.
It's not. It's just not because Detroit is a different place. I didn't realize that till I was going to different cities and different places and meeting different people. Detroit is totally different.
Yeah, our speed is different on records.
Totally different, bro.
Yeah,
it's
like
totally
even
different.
like even the way we listen to music is totally different than the way a lot of people listen to music. Like we listen to our music sped up fast all the time. People
other places, they listen
it'd
to
be
it
like I'll go out of town and I'll hear a song. I'm like, what is this, bro? Like
you go to the club and they playing it in regular speed.
Yeah, like
just throw you off.
What DJ talk? What BPM is this? Like, come on, bro.
Hey, I, honestly though, I don't know how we didn't mention his name right now, but we can't leave out Juju on the beat, bro.
We can't, bro. We can't. I ain't even gonna lie because, bruh,
he's had a bigger effect.
And if we're talking about 2016,
I think he's like the leader. Real talk.
I can't say all that, Sal.
I'm talking about as far as impact nationwide.
No.
You got grandmas. My girl got a niece.
LeBron
she only
James.
8 months. If you sing Juju on that beat to her, she like this.
I guarantee.
You know what I mean?
LeBron
So it's like
James know how to do that. All his kids know how to do it. From the president's kids, everybody know about Juju on the beat flat out. Like they know about it. Like ain't no getting around that. It's and then, you know it ain't just it's just not a good music. You know it's about the dance and about the routine and all that. But at the same time though, it's the impact you're talking about.
Yeah,
and he had a nationwide impact.
Is he gonna have a backup record?
That I don't know.
You know, a lot of times you get those songs like that, man. You walk it out.
It's hard to follow it up.
All these dance songs.
Walk it out.
You know what I mean? Like, for real.
I never liked that song.
For real, though.
Hey, Andre 3000 got on that remix and spit a cold verse. I don't care.
No,
There's more life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
So you had those records, man. But those artists come and go.
Had that one song and made it to MTV Crib. So at the end of the day,
say we don't even got that no more.
He don't have to have a backup song because he can ride this wave. It's such a big wave and just ride out to the end and do something constructive with his money or whatever until he comes up with something else. I think
and he's super young though. That's the thing. He's super young.
What's the one record, man? I just be like just sitting here thinking about people that had like that one hit record. It's like a song like it don't matter what age you are, man. Like I see people at the club, they like hustling to it. Something big, girl.
Happy.
Something bag it up.
Oh my God.
Vic.
Yeah,
he had to sing "Get Silly."
No, but this way,
I know what you talking about, though. Right. Yeah, but I know what you talking about, though.
Don't bag it up.
Yeah,
no, bag it up. Bag it up.
Me, I hate it too, bro. Man.
Wobble,
wobble,
baby, wobble.
But the females love it, so you know what I mean.
God, dude. I will set off a C4 explosive in the club if I hear that song ever again. I hate that song, bro. I hate that. I hate it's turbo time. Right? I hate that song. When they put that on the club, oh my God.
The DJ put that record on, and then he go get a drink. He just let the whole record play.
But that's gonna define Juju on that beat is gonna define a moment in time.
In time, right?
Like that's just like you could play goddamn Cupid Shuffle right now, and somebody's gonna dance. Right. You know what I mean? Like I think that's gonna define a moment in time.
Yeah, because it's right now. And before that, it was what? Nene or something? Or
Nene. Yeah, we had Nene.
Yeah, and before that was
you got
Dougie.
the Dougie. You got
Crank That.
So
He started that.
And he's on some real. On some real wax shit right now too.
Yeah, I don't keep up with social media that much, man. But yeah,
but you still hear about what, like, come on, you on here with guns and you all. I done shot somebody before.
Like, come on,
it's just like, bro. You've been getting money since you were 15, 16 years old,
so
bro.
Really
if you're shooting somebody, you're stupid.
I gotta speak.
And why would you put that out there?
Right.
I gotta speak on behalf of people I once respected. Nah, I don't care. I ain't afraid about nobody feeling no type of way about this. Bow Wow used to be the man,
bro. Bow Wow was the man, bro.
He the man.
I second that motion.
When I was a kid, bro, he was the GOAT, bro. Flat out.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, bro. Bow Wow was the GOAT, bro.
When you say the GOAT.
I'm talking about when Bow Wow,
that B2K,
when Bow Wow, B2K, and Immature came for the Scream tour, I was down there messing with the girls, bro.
They were selling out shows.
They was selling out shows.
But I can't call him the GOAT though.
Bro, he got accolades that ain't nobody ever done, dog. He sold out the Garden.
As far as kid rappers, He was the dude when he had a long.
Drake sold out the Garden like 4 or 5 days straight this year.
But I'm talking about not at 13.
Nah.
But look, I'm talking about for kids though. It's a totally different world when you can impact kids. Like
Bow Wow was the Justin Bieber before Justin Bieber,
and he's
the black Justin Bieber, guaranteed. At his time, at his height,
I'm not knocking him. I saw
he was that guy.
But the reason I don't think it transcended to, I mean, it transferred to his adulthood. Is because
he's still the same height.
It's just.
No,
it's just hard to do, man. It's
hard, man. No. It's only a few people that transition from child to grown up stars.
You know what?
It's like can't.
I think he's dope. I think he definitely had his run, but I'm not gonna call him the GOAT.
I think that they should have never put out a Bow Wow and Soulja Boy album in 2016. You missed your window.
You know when he messed up. 2016, they put out an album.
They put out a joint project like
First of all,
last
heard
month.
No music from him for at least 7, 8, 10 years. Flat out. I'm not even almost try to listen to. Last Bow Wow song I listened to or still listen to with him and Chris Brown. Okay. And it was "I Ain't Think About You." That was
hard. They had a couple little hard collabos.
That was hard.
Chris Brown been having a hell of a run.
Chris Brown a go. Ain't nobody.
Man, Chris Brown then came back from all kind of.
You know why Chris Brown is in a lane of his own? Because he's in a lane of his own. Ain't nobody.
He don't try to be nobody. He's just him.
Like him and dance.
Yeah.
And perform. It's just all that. Like,
bro, I'm a fan. I'm a fan, bro. And I don't say that about a lot of people, but I'm a fan, bro.
I think he's up there. I think he's a legendary artist to me.
Yeah. Anytime you don't have competition, all you gotta do is be consistent. Like, you know what I'm saying? He don't have ain't nobody. Who can you put up against this fool?
He
other
continuously
than
puts out big, massive bangers. Like all everything that he put out, production wise, all that. Like, from videos to music.
Even past that. When you
and he's just artistic,
it's
bro.
He
do everything, paint, all kinds of shit.
It's so many people that just use the consumers, like Jeezy, for instance. Like Detroit love Jeezy, but come on, bro.
I think he's milking
it. He's
milking it. Yeah, he milking it.
And he gets on stage just walking around rapping, "You chubby, you not doing nothing, bro." It gets boring after the initial reaction of him coming out. It's boring, bro. Flat out.
No, but Jeezy got some bangers though.
Yeah, he's had a hell of a run too, but he do come in.
I'm not talking about.
I think he got a baby mama here or something.
I think his new music, his new CD, the Trap It Out 3, it's hard. I love his music. Yeah. I'm talking about as far as performing though.
I don't know, dude. Man. I didn't really like Trap It Out 3 like
I think the joint he got with Wayne. I felt like the joint with Wayne that was Wayne's best verse in a minute.
Yeah. It's hard, but look, this is what I'm saying. As far as performing. When you can be entertained the whole show, there's not too many people that does that.
I agree.
Right.
You got
Chris Brown and R. Kelly.
Perform the whole time.
Right.
And it's hard. See, not R. Kelly on another level because he not dancing and doing all that.
I don't mess with R. Kelly, man. I'm gonna keep it 100.
He's entertaining.
I don't mess with R. Kelly. I think he's legendary, but I don't mess with him.
I'll tell everybody this story, man. I went to go see R. Kelly for the first time with my mom. It was the most uncomfortable concert I ever went to.
He said, "I want my mama." He put on 12 play. She started crying with that boy. Like,
bro, I was no. Don't you ever put my mom and her brother in the same sentence ever again. It was just weird, bro. But she really wanted to go. No, don't do it. It was just uncomfortable. He was
Pied Piper.
You know what I mean, man? He was but he's an entertainer, bro.
No,
he's an entertainer.
He's another legendary.
He's an entertainer, and the fact that he's not dancing and doing all that, and he still
can do that.
That's my
R. Kelly come here a lot too.
That's my point. But that's my point.
R. Kelly pop up and he don't have no promotion. Yeah. You might hear a commercial the day before the concert.
I know Chicago right across the street, but he be here a lot.
Yeah, he do.
That shows you. But you ain't got somebody like Trey Songz where after the initial coming out, you're not entertaining no more, bro. Like, what are you doing, fool? Yeah. What are you doing?
I think he's a dope artist, but he's not Chris Brown level.
No, come on. Nobody is. I think other than Mike Jack.
Yeah, I think you got Michael Jackson. I think you got Usher.
And you got
Usher
Beyonce.
is fire.
Yeah, Chris Brown. You got Beyonce's. You got your Drake is low key up there.
No, Drake.
Hey, but you know
Drake might. I could call him the GOAT of a certain time period. Because I've never seen anybody have that long, consistent of a run.
Man, I don't care what they say about Drake, bro. When you hear a Drake record, you know it's Drake. It's gonna go number one. It's gonna have,
and it's not because he's
billion and 2 streams, and it's quality. Yeah, and exactly, I will say quality music.
I do think he has reached that point where he's gonna get so many spins. He's gonna get so much pub because of who he is. I'm not taking away from him as an artist because he delivered.
Yeah.
He's one of them dudes. If he drops a song and never comes out with a clean version, somebody is gonna go clean it up theirself just to play it on the radio.
You know why? You know why he's the best right now, and why he's not gonna die out no time soon is because he's not in a certain box, bro. He comes out with pop music. He comes out with
he'll snitch
R&B.
on everybody on Marvel.
He comes out with hard rap tracks. He comes out with everything. He give you a little bit. He got Control out. Then he got Back to Back out, and he got.
And I think Back to Back was a little bit overrated too.
Nah,
I like Back to Back, but I don't think it was like. I'm talking about as far as people call it like one of the best diss tracks and da da da.
I think it's up there, but it's not.
I think it's a great record, but as far as a diss track, I don't think it was one of the best diss tracks. I think it was more of a radio record.
But that's why it's even greater than any other diss track because
it can get played on radio.
No other diss track is a radio record.
No, I want to hear "F you fat mother."
No.
I know Tupac.
Tupac hit him up. Was not intended to be a radio record.
And it was.
But it was.
Yeah, and it still is. But that's my point of the greatness of Drake.
Right.
He knows. Like I was watching that 10 Hottest MCs MTV. First of all, that list was whack. But old girl explained it perfectly. Drake got little kids dissing you. He got grandmas dissing you. He got your mama dissing you. Politicians, everybody. And they don't even know they dissing you. They just singing a record. They don't know that they dissing you while they singing it. They not even thinking about you. But they're dissing you.
We've been talking about a lot of stuff, bro, and I want to transition into these like this. What they call it, like mumble rappers. How do you feel about like the Little Yachty's?
Would be like this,
you know what I mean? Like,
garbage. I'm not gonna say he garbage, but he garbage.
Explain that, please.
First of all, he looks retarded. I think he's a little slow or something.
I think a lot of people think that.
Because I don't think that should stop you from getting. He got a fan base. Somebody like him, and I'm not knocking him. But me personally, I would never listen to. Now the Broccoli when it come on, that's not even his song, but
that's
when it come on,
drum.
It's like
I like the cha cha.
It's just, you know what, Drake got away with one on Drum. What was the
man? He stole that Hotline Bling. Clean.
Come on, man. At least put the dude on the remix. Let his joint build first.
He clean robbed that song.
Every time a song about the bubble, he'd hop on it or do something.
But he ain't hop on it. He took it and said he didn't put. Hotline Bling freestyle. He said, "This is Hotline Bling,
he
bro."
Didn't try to hop on it and Drum just shut him down. Like,
no, I don't think no one's turning down Drake, bro.
You ain't turning down that bread.
I don't think no one's turning down Drake, bro.
No, not on the come up. You ain't turning down that bread.
You never know.
Nobody's determined.
Everybody's song that's coming up.
He didn't hop on it though because it was never a freestyle to Cha Cha. It was just Hotline Bling.
And I remember I heard Cha Cha in the club. I was like, damn, this is a dope record because it had a unique sound to it.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then I would say like a month later, because his record was building. He wasn't a big artist. You know what I mean? So a lot of times when you're in that situation, it takes time for your record to build. Yeah. So his record was starting to spread naturally. Then Drake dropped Hotline Bling, and his record just got pushed out the way.
First of all,
then he dropped the video.
Drake is the GOAT. First of all, he's running through all the celebrity chicks that we all dream about.
Winning.
He just took a picture with J-Lo. I know he smashed. He had to. He had to go.
So even if he didn't, I'm going to give him credit for it.
J-Lo is forever. She the GOAT.
Dog, she's like, she doesn't age, bro.
And Drake is the perfect example of how you don't have to be this old tough guy to win, bro. You just got to be yourself. Yeah. And that's what people are misunderstanding. And the problem with Detroit is it's these females. People don't realize females run the world, bro. These females in Detroit are so ratchet and so. No, I'm serious, bro. They so ratchet and hood that they put that pressure on dudes to try to be the hardest dude in the world. Like, and if you're not true to yourself, you're gonna fall victim of trying to be something you're not just to impress somebody.
And it's like, bring my neighbor into this conversation because she kind of fit the description.
Dude, and it's like, no, I'm not trying to be hard for you, girl. I'm not. There's so many girls like you. I don't care. I'm not listening to that. I don't listen to that. I ain't doing that. I don't no. Like, no. I don't. But I think that's where it stems from. That's why everybody in Detroit got a bag. Everybody got a pistol. Everybody
so everybody leaning.
Everybody's song. First of all, if your first 5 bars, I hear about a bag,
say a pot being scraped,
any type of gun, any type of bando, trap house, or any. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear it no more. I done been in all that. I done been around all that. That's just, even if it was my lifestyle, I don't want to hear that all day, bro.
Right.
Like, and this what kills me, bro. I know some straight up tough guys, and they'd be listening to Luther Vandross or something, or something so like just because you listen to certain music don't make you tough.
I know
bro.
tough guys are like
You know what I'm saying?
Sade. You know what I mean?
They listen to all
Sade
type
cold.
of stuff.
She
That's what
cold-blooded.
killed me about the world now. It's like, it's all, I think it's got to do with social media, though, because it's all about an image, and you trying to portray something.
Everybody's
that you're
trying
not.
to outdo the next
Yeah,
person.
everybody's trying to look a certain way or do a certain way. That's why I don't care. That's why people know me. I don't care. I could come in there with holes in my pants, anything. I'm still gonna be me. I'm probably gonna snag something. I'm probably gonna. That's how it's gonna go because I'm myself and I'm true to myself. And I think that's what need to be promoted more because Drake is a perfect example. He's been a cornball flat out, but he winning. He's sensitive. He in his feelings, all that, and he winning though. Right. You know what I'm saying? With the not just with the females, with the dudes too.
Right.
Like he winning. You know what I'm saying?
And so we pretty much just talking about now at this point. We just talking about pretty much 2016 and just artists. Period. We gotta talk about Gucci.
First of all,
why everybody was like, I'm gonna be honest too. Gotta
talk about
for
Gucci.
A minute, I had to question if that was really him. You know what I mean?
So you thought he really had a clone?
Hey man,
well, like a blowfish before he went to jail. He came out like what?
So he came out Terminator. But yeah, dog, Gucci. I think Gucci made like one of the easiest transitions from being in jail to getting out, bro. Like that was like, and 2016, he just got out of jail probably last month, 2 months ago, and he's dropped like 3 projects since he's been out. Like that's crazy, bro.
I shouldn't even admit this, but I like the Christmas record he got.
The East Atlanta Santa mixtapes, man. Them boy.
Man. You know why Zay Tolman? Like that was a hell of a remake.
You know Zay Tolman is kind of like one of the best hood niggas on keys I ever seen.
This is why Gucci wins, and this is why he was winning before he went to jail, and this is why he winning now. Because he don't care. He do him. You know what I'm saying?
True that.
He was all about popping pills, drinking, all that before, and he was real about it. And now he said he ain't doing none of that. He's just being him, and people love it, dog. Gucci is Gucci, and that's how you gonna win. I did not like Gucci before he went.
That's how Future is.
And we didn't talk about a lot of artists, and I think the transition was so easy because a lot of these artists low key kind of sound like Gucci.
I agree with that.
That's popping right now. They sound like Gucci.
Now that Gucci on is over for you, Gucci clowns.
I think what's the
for real, bro? Migos,
young dude name. Well, they all spawned from him though. Like
Migos, Young Thug, all of them. Yeah,
but what's the one kid name that's popping right now?
Kodak Black.
He from Florida. I like some of his records.
I only like one, the one with Gucci vibing in it.
Yeah, that's the hottest one.
I like the one with French Montana.
Lockjaw kid. Yeah, that boy was hard.
I listened to that song like 30 times in a row.
Yeah, that boy hard too.
When he came with
dog, when I seen that meme, bro, when they said he had got out, they put his picture next to the girl from Orange Is the New Black with the little. I was like, dog, that junk was too funny, bro.
Throw it off hand.
Looking crooked in the way.
No, he don't say nothing, bro.
But it's back to that delivery and that.
I don't understand nothing he be saying. Speaking of that, him and Dej Loaf just dropped a Christmas song.
Get out of here.
I swear to God, he on there singing too.
That don't even sound like
that's
somebody
crazy.
I want to listen to. That doesn't sound like nothing I want to listen to.
Him and Dej just dropped the Christmas record, bro.
They both singing?
You know what? Dej, I don't know what. I think she just came out. I think she did too much too early. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, she went from nothing to something overnight, like literally, like because she wasn't popping in Detroit before that Try Me. When that Try Me came out, it happened so quick and it went so fast, and they put her out. She done went on tour with Nicki. She done did all this stuff, and I don't think she was ready for it because her live performance was not impressive. She was on there. It's like, are you rapping or singing? You just on there talking now. You talking about try me, everybody. Like, it just wasn't. I think they should have polished her better and then found her
she probably need to just develop a little bit more,
Because in the Try Me video, she looked like a dyke. You know what I'm saying? But then,
I think, not to cut you off, but I think sometimes, like you say, she blew up so fast. She's the example of an artist that, not saying she's not gonna have a long career, but she's the example of an artist that makes some records. Like she still hasn't hit her zone yet. No, but she messes.
She's got a distinctive voice.
She messes around and she creates that undeniable record. Mm-hmm. She only has one of them though. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
She hasn't hit a zone to be able to duplicate them, to be able to make multiple records. Like
she ain't win that Future bag.
Future. Yeah, he hit a zone and he just hit after hit after hit after hit.
He got a formula.
Exactly.
I think she's gotta figure out who she is, what she doing, and then present it to the world. Like, this is what it is. Boom. Like you said, you find that zone, you gonna go with it.
Cause that Kid Ink record was fire. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, I thought that was
I think
dope
they
too.
stole that from Stu.
I felt that
They
shit.
stole that hook from Stu.
Oh, I didn't even think about that like that.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie, 'cause his song was actually
was a
that
good
song.
record.
That was a good song.
good record.
Vezo was on that record too, wasn't it?
It was I forgot how it go, but I know it was Let's Be Honest.
Same thing.
It was. It
know,
was
but
kind of
it
like the
was
same
hard.
record. It was kind of like the same record.
Same song. And then she came
Stu,
out
you
with
might
it
want to
like
get your paper right on that one.
It came like soon, like a little after that. Like
That's
and
true.
It was like,
That's
hold
true.
on, nah, I heard that before.
That's true.
I don't know.
That's true.
But, you know, it is what it
She
is.
is from Detroit.
I know she heard
know.
it. I know she heard it. So it's like, hold on. But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is, man. But yeah, man.
I thought she did a good job on the joint.
With the Game?
Rider. Yeah, with Game.
Yeah, that joint was
she was
hard
hard on
too.
that,
That was
but-
tough.
I'm gonna tell you what I thought was trash. The joint she did with Birdman. I think it was Birdman.
No,
Shit,
Young
Johnny
Thug.
Birdman?
Yes. No, come on, man.
Yeah,
She could
yeah,
get
yeah.
that. No,
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
I don't know.
What
I don't know
song
if that
was
was
that?
a get money
But you
situation.
know,
Blood.
and
I
you
think
know
that was
what? We
called
was
Blood or
just
something like
so excited at the time that she was popping and getting all that
And Me, You, and Hennessy should have just been her, the original.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah, Wayne.
That was
That's
probably
right,
like one of
yeah.
Wayne's trap.
Yeah,
most
that was one.
Wayne.
That
Top
was the one
10
Wayne
trash
was-
love. Oh, that was
versus.
terrible, bro. Look, let me tell you this. I'm the biggest Lil Wayne fan there is, bro. He's my favorite rapper. He's still my favorite rapper. I think he's the GOAT.
He's legendary,
the greatest rapper of all
GOAT.
Yeah, he's a
time in
legendary
my
rapper.
eyes. in my
Lollipop
eyes.
sent him to a
Like,
whole
Oh,
nother
yeah.
level.
Lollipop was
Lollipop.
his hotline blank.
Man, what?
Yeah, but I mean,
That's his
Lollipop
Black
was
Beatles.
whatever.
Yeah.
But let me tell you this. One thing I think Wayne messes
Shout out to
up
Delicious.
that,
She was in that
dude.
video.
And I
Yeah,
think
she was. I totally forgot about that.
what?
She was in a Lollipop video.
Lollipop video.
I don't remember.
She was on the bus.
for real.
Yeah.
Mm.
Can't miss it.
Delicious, man. That body, boy. I see her on the ground the other day. I was
So you
like,
can't talk
oh.
about all things
I see her
Detroit
on
and
the
not
ground.
mention that
Man,
body.
I was laying down. I started humping the couch. I was like, what the hell going on? That body looks good.
Oh, man.
But what was I talking? Wayne, man. Wayne, this is where I think he messed up at, dude. When he was supposed to level up to that boss status,
Okay.
he got childish on us. You know what I'm saying?
He
When
went,
after
yeah.
he hit that.
See,
that-
that's
that
when he
lollipop,
started skateboarding.
He started skateboarding, started doing
Okay.
all this weird stuff. You lost a lot of people, and I get it as an artist, you want to find new inspirations and all this shit, but it's the wrong time. It's the classic case like Michael Jackson, dude. You've been a star so long as a kid. You've been around all this grown stuff. You've been having sex, doing drugs since you 12, 13, 14, getting money.
Right.
You've been doing all this stuff. You never had a childhood. You know what I'm saying? So you going to get to a point where you searching for something that's missing, and now you reaching back doing crazy stuff that we just can't understand, bro. We can't
Right.
understand you a grown man. Now you want to start skateboarding,
Say you
bro?
a
I will
grown
say
man
this,
and you
though.
built a
Street rapper,
skateboard
and
ramp
now
on
you
top of
wanna
your
skateboard?
crib.
Lil Wayne was popping a lot of hot industry chicks, too. Him and Drake kind of, I don't know what it is, man, but
Come on, man. Yeah, that's because Wayne is the GOAT.
hey, man.
Wayne is the GOAT,
But-
and Drake is the GOAT of now. You know what I'm saying?
Drake,
Yeah.
Drake, man. I can't explain that. Drake be with other dudes, girl.
You know why Drake is so he's more powerful than Lil Wayne because he's more relatable. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
He puts it all
Yeah.
out on the
Yeah, because for the average person,
for the
you can
average
relate to
person,
him.
like
Yeah.
everybody.
He go through with
First of all, Wayne is exciting for a person that like rappers.
Lil
You know
Wayne
what I'm
got
saying?
bars.
He got bars.
The
and he gonna
mixtape
say
Wayne. Yeah.
the mixtape Wayne, and you gon' and you can listen to Wayne's song 5 times and hear something different every time. Like,
Yeah.
dang, like I ain't even know hear him. I'm just not catching on to what he said. Like,
We like
You know what I'm
jumping. I don't want to cut you off and stuff, but I'm just about to throw this out here. What's your favorite Wayne Carter?
what out of the Carter?
Out of the Carters, what's your favorite one?
I gotta say the Carter 2.
A lot of people say Carter too.
Carter 2 or
I mess
Carter
with-
1. I got to. Because they
Carter 3 was hard too.
I was gonna say for me it's 3.
I gotta say 2. That's my favorite
One, I think one made the biggest impact on me because that came out when I was in high school.
So fine. I can hit you over here.
Yeah,
Wayne got some classics, bro.
Yeah.
For
Like,
sure,
but
for
the
sure.
Carter 2, I'm gonna tell you when that came out, and that's when people were still excited about buying CDs. Like that's before all this,
Yeah,
all this
man.
extra, like.
And then
I tell people all the
when I bought
time,
that
dog.
Carter 2, I done bought every Lil Wayne album. Like
I remember
done bought
going
every
to
one.
this
every one.
Target every Tuesday, bro, in the morning before I went to school. My mom used to buy all
I had the
CDs.
poster on my wall. The CD it would have folded out into a little
500
picture.
degrees.
Dude, I had it on my wall. But dude, that Carter 2, it was just so
what's
classic.
your if it's possible, you know what I mean? Because the dude got a lot of hot records. Like, what's your favorite Wayne record?
I can't say that, but I'm gonna tell you
Favorite
this.
Wayne
I'm gonna tell you one of the hardest Wayne records right now is on the mixtape. I can take because he got so many records that he just
He got so
snapped
many,
on, bro.
man. It's hard
But
to say
on
a favorite
the
Wayne
Sorry
record.
for the Wait 2, the Holy Weezy, Dog, I'm telling you, listen. You gotta listen to the song, bro. Like, you probably ain't heard it.
Rap a couple bars.
He's go. Oh, I can start it off. He be like, Hollygrove, Hollywood, Hollygrove, Hollywood.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
He say, find out where your parents stay. Tell my goons to go straight to your mama room.
Hey, yeah.
He be going.
That joke was hard.
Yeah, I like the mixtape Wayne, man. I think he I think it's dope. I think I do as far as like singles from albums though. Hustler music is like my favorite.
Hustler music was hard.
Yeah.
I don't know, dog. My favorite Wayne record. I can't really think of my favorite Wayne record. I like the one to be like, I shoot you, arm, leg, arm, head. You remember that song?
Yeah.
I mess with that one. I mess with that song.
Man, I gotta play. No, we can't play no music. We can't get no songs on right now.
We can.
Can we play this song?
YouTube gonna snatch our audio.
Dog,
Weezy
just the mixtape, boy.
I don't care. Birdman smashing all that right now. They ain't finished their lawsuit. Birdman gonna be like, nuh-uh, we need that.
What's in your pocket? What's in your pocket, bro? We think the levels of Hollywood.
No, I know what song you talking about though. That song was hard.
I haven't heard it.
Dude, he said, I need a name called it Milk because milk does the body good. He said, I got this heat on my waist, so somebody better monitor the thermometer. Oh man, Wayne Cole, bro.
He got it.
Dude, I'm telling you.
I don't know about lately. I don't know.
See, this the problem with Wayne, dude. As an artist, bro, sometimes, and then I'm gonna tell you another thing. I think it's the drugs and all the weed and the lean and all that. First of all, people that drink lean.
We gotta talk about. I'm gonna let you finish that. We gotta talk about his response to Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I get.
Well, maybe we only have to have a conversation about it. I think Sel kind of summed it up.
See, I disagree though because I understood what he was saying. He just didn't say it right.
He didn't say it the right way.
He didn't say it the right way.
Totally insensitive to where his culture. You know what I mean? Like what I
didn't like
what I got from
when he started throwing ignorant stuff in there, like long as my bitches love and all that.
Yeah. Like, come on, bro. And I'm pulling out a red rag and all that. Like, that's just stupid, bro. Like, I feel like
nothing to do with the question.
I get where he was coming from because he's so far removed.
Right.
Financially, and he's just able to be in his own bubble.
What's the
that the things that's going on right now may really just not affect him. He might not even watch TV for all we know.
I know.
You know what I mean? So
what's the difference between that and Donald Trump? Then you get what I'm saying? Because in my opinion, he's removed too. That's why he acted the way he acted.
But this is what I'm saying.
I don't fault Donald Trump. I think that. It's both. So I think that both ways. It's kind of like really ignorance. Category to be I think it's kind of like ignorance. Right. You know what I mean? Like ignorance really not bliss. You know what I mean? You just because you don't know. If you don't know, I'd rather you just not speak on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. If you don't know, I'd rather you just not speak on it and not say nothing ignorant. Like that was. I feel like the way he said it and went about it was very ignorant.
And then he left the interview.
And then you just walked off the interview. Like, that was just stupid. If you really didn't care for that topic, next question, baby. Like,
this is where I think this is the point of view he was coming from. He's saying, do you think Black Lives Matters or what all that stuff? He was basically saying, clearly they matter. When I go out and do a show and I see 100,000 white faces in my crowd, clearly my life matters. Clearly Black Lives Matter to some degree if people support me to this point. Like, clearly it does. Like, that's not even a question for me. That's not a thought for me. You know
I think
that's not saying that it's a certain percentage of people in America that don't respect black people or don't appreciate or love black people. But for the most part, if I'm in America making all this money and people are supporting me, it ain't these black people that make him as big as he is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Lollipop
clearly Black Lives Matter. That's what he was saying, but he just said it in an ignorant way to where you don't even want to. You like what? You sound stupid.
I think media people put too much on rappers. Dog.
No,
like,
but this is a dude with a college degree, man. Come on.
I feel
he's not dumb at all.
He's not dumb by far, but I feel like
a dumb response.
It was a very dumb response, but I feel like this too. Like, he not here to talk. He probably felt like I'm not there to talk about Black Lives Matter. I'm here to talk about what's going on with me. You know what I mean?
He made comments about his raps to how he dumbed down his raps because that's how people want to hear it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And if you got years of having to dumb yourself down because people can't even catch on to what you own because the world is dumb. People are slow. Like, the consumer are slow. And at the end of the day, he on lean. He on probably pills, weed all day, bro. I have drunk lean one time. This is what I'm telling you. people, like, stop falling for phases and all this just because people say it's cool. Lean is the dumbest thing in the world, bro.
Ever.
That is the dumbest
feeling. It's
in
liquid
the world.
heroin. You so slow to everything, man.
Dude,
like,
I swear to God, it's 3 of us in a room, bro, fully functioning, wide awoke. We was not saying nothing to each other, bro. Like, they're quiet. Like, well, who would want to be that stuck in that? Now, I understand some people can function off of it and still do what they think. But, dude, that's not cool, bro. Not to me. It's just stupid. Why would you want to be that stuck? Like, why?
No,
and
man.
people don't realize the effect they got on their process of their life. Like, I had to think about that. I've been smoking half my life, bro. Weed. Like, I thought about that one day. Like, what if I never smoked weed? Or I don't know where I could be mentally if I didn't alter my train of thought. Like, anything that alter your natural train of thought is affecting you flat out.
Right.
It's affecting you. Like, you don't know how it could have altered you in any type of way at any point in time. You just don't know. And why would you? Why? Like, why?
And speaking of that being dumbed down and stuff like that, this is my favorite dumbed down rapper, 2 Chainz.
Ugh.
2 Chainz just
that's my favorite dumbed down rapper, bro.
2 Chainz hard, man. I rock with 2 Chainz.
I don't like 2 Chainz.
He's very smart too. He educated too.
Yeah, he might be.
That's the crazy part
That's
of
another
life.
example
of
of somebody that's smart. But
if you throw on a 2 Chainz record and you don't stump your feet or tap your toe or something, bro, I don't know what's wrong with you.
I'm not a 2 Chainz fan. I'm just be always
2 Chainz hard.
2 Chainz is my favorite dumbed down rapper, dog. He say the most ratchet, ignorant stuff, and I like it.
He really sounds like there is no thought behind it.
I like
Turn
it.
my mic on. What's the one record 2 Chainz hop on? It's like he never even heard the record. The Chance the Rapper record with him and Wayne.
Dude, that's the only reason I know Chance the Rapper is because Wayne was on that record.
What?
But
Problem?
The 2 Chainz verse on there though.
Yeah.
P.D. Pablo, some wave around
Ray around head like a helicopter.
What the hell that?
I don't care, but it sound good.
No, man.
It's ratchet.
It's like,
bro.
I got this verse that I recorded for another record. I'm gonna just give it to you.
Man.
Hey, but Wayne, first of all, Wayne came on the end of the record going off. And then,
I don't even like Wayne voice.
but look,
verse on the record. I thought Chance killed it though.
But look, then this would kill me though. My first time hearing the song is when they performed it live on Ellen. That's the only reason I even knew about the song.
Hey,
I saw
Ellen
the video.
blowing people up out here too.
And Wayne switched the last 2, 3 bar or 4 bars of the song on Ellen because when I went back and listened to the record, it was totally different. And I'm like, and he said something because he switched it to the current situation. That's why I thought it was like new and popping because he said something about they said they gonna rob me. They something they lying Ryan Lockley or something. You know the dude from the Olympics. I'm like, no, it was just hard because it just happened. But he had just switched it up. I don't know if he just switched it up just off the spur of the
Man, that College Grove, what is it? College Grove?
Yeah, that was whack. Like,
it was whack.
That was a whack.
They had a couple of songs on there that was straight.
I'll say this: he got it's a couple records of his.
The one with him and Weezy that was going back and forth, that was kind of hard.
Yeah,
I think it was called Bounce.
Yeah,
I didn't like that.
It was halfway decent, but the as far as a collective, the whole that album was whack. Like, and I was mad that Wayne did it. And I understand why he did it because all the people, you gotta realize, a lot of these rappers in the game right now, Wayne was there, like, Wayne was that guy for them. Like, even 2 Chainz older, like, all of them, he made a dedication song. Yeah. Wayne inspired a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
definitely.
I'll say this too, like, if you, from what I've seen, man, like, you either like 2 Chainz or you don't like him. Ain't no in between. You know what I mean? Like, people, the people that I know that like him, they rock with him. The people that I know don't like him.
That's the thing. I like him because he's entertaining. But am
Very
I going to listen to a 2 Chainz album?
I would never buy a 2 Chainz album.
No, I'm not going to listen to his album, but I like him. He's entertaining.
Nah, he has a few songs, you know what I mean? I don't want to just say he's like...
He's entertaining. I think
he's just totally whack. He has a few songs, you know what I mean, that I've heard and I've gone, all right, that's a dope song, but I don't rock with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. How long has it been going?
We about an hour.
Ooh!
Yeah, so man, we pretty much gonna wrap it up, man. This is the first ever, man, HotBoyish, man.
We got to do the did we ever figure out what was the top 5?
No, man, we got past 5 though.
Yeah, we
got past 5. We didn't talk about a whole lot.
Let's end it off with the 5, man. We'll just end it off with the 5. Man.
So the 5.
We gonna for sure put.
But we gotta start with the locks though, like they guaranteed in.
We locked in.
And this is no order. We don't need to put
no order. We locked in.
We need to put them in. I think T Grizzly is in there.
Okay, T Grizzly's in there.
We got to put Vezo in there.
Vezo's in there.
No, we'll put T Grizzly in off of the first day out record because that's basically what we're saying.
I'm basically saying that's the
for
hardest.
the entire year.
That's the hardest Detroit.
I don't even think that make it in 2016, bro. I think that's technically
like the summer, man.
What you mean? The song just came out in the winter.
Oh, damn.
Like in the fall.
So we giving him credit for the whole year.
We giving him credit for 3 months for 2016.
Think about this, Suge Hill.
Okay.
And me and him had this conversation before T Grizzly dropped this song, I said nobody had this summer in Detroit. Nobody had the summer.
They didn't.
And it was really like it's usually every summer somebody dropped.
I agree. I kind of felt like Nisha and Shay was having a run.
No, she didn't because
On the Cloud, White Sticks.
No, but it still ain't had the type of effect that this had.
White Sticks just now really kind of picking up.
She ain't know Detroit is a hood city. They like this.
But this is the thing, though, bro.
I think
the fact that she didn't have every radio plug, she done been in every radio station. Okay. The fact that she didn't have all the support throughout the city, and none of them songs took off like that song, that lets you know. Even though she got the talent, I ain't denying her that. You know what I'm saying? But even though it's good, it's not that just straight. Just
so we going T Grizzly, Juju.
I think he should
probably
be getting
Juju on the beat.
2017 credit because he's
I think he should be.
Because this the thing, nobody had this year, and he came in and snatched it like it's mine. It's mine. Like, and before him, I think it was Dex that he had that little buzz where he was taking over and whatever.
Yeah, I feel like he like the second coming of that.
Yeah.
But
okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then
I mean, but it's still time left in the year, so we got to give it to him.
Consistent. Cino been consistent.
I think
Peasy been consistent.
I can go with Nisha and Shay and Peasy for the entire year.
Nisha and Shay, Peasy.
I think First Day Out is the hottest record.
Of the year.
But
like, hands down.
I don't want to give him credit for that.
He 4 million strong off of a couple months. Like, on the tool.
Yeah.
4 million strong. Like, that's
4 million on World Star.
You can't deny a class. Like, you can't deny it. Like, you cannot deny a hit. Like, that boy is a hit. I'm telling you, there's people all over the country, the world probably listening to that song right now.
So, we got Vezzo, Nisha, T Grizzly. We doing Peasy.
I think you got to give
and we got to get
you put Vezzo in because I think Peasy had a better year than Vezzo.
And we got to do Juju.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with that.
What about Cino? Because look,
I don't think
Cino ain't come out with nothing really this year like that.
Well, no, because the plug just came out, but
I think that's a solid record, though. I think that's a solid record.
Was Play this year? Because that was a hard record.
Play was 2015.
Play was 15, I believe. 16, I don't think he really dropped too much music in 16, bro.
Yeah. Play might have been 15, though.
Yeah.
Play was 15. I think Play was like end of 15.
Matter of fact,
and he had that song with Kevin Gates that was hard, too. I like that boy, too.
Oh, yeah. That boy was hard.
Got the joint with Nisha.
Young nigga. I think it was called.
Oh, no, that song hard.
Yeah, okay.
That song hard.
Okay, yeah.
So that's why I know she for sure is. Yeah.
Well, okay. 6 man of the year. We gotta put Cino in that boy.
He off the bench.
He consistent at least. Like he come.
No, I give him credit.
Consistent, and you got to throw payroll. You can't hold payroll out. Like, come on.
But we got. If we stick in the 5,
that's 7.
You can't put Peasy and Vezzo in it. Like flat out, you're gonna have to pick one right now.
Come on, man.
Why we gotta pick?
Because they from the same side of town?
No, because we only got 5 spots. So you got to pick.
No, man. I think I'll take both of them over T Grizzly. I'm gonna just keep going 100. I'm not saying he didn't have the biggest record. I'm talking about for 12 months.
If we talking about of 2016 and he has the hottest song of 2016, there's no way you can leave him out. There's no way because you can't count him for 17 in his side. Like, there's no way you can leave him out.
Yeah, we put Juju in there, and he only got one.
Juju got him on
there. Juju record started earlier in the year, though.
You got still on one song. I think the guaranteed spots for me is T Grizzly, Juju, and Nisha and Shay.
To be continued.
And then and payroll, and I'll put Vezzo.
Man.
Because look, this one.
So you put payroll in over Peasy?
Yes, hands down. Yes. For me,
that's tough, man.
Because I ain't never listened to.
I think we need a 6th man.
And Peasy's defense, I've never listened to one of his albums straight through.
Right. I've never listened to an entire album either, but I've heard this. Everywhere I go in the city,
the Ooh La La La, that was a classic. Like it get like
everywhere I've gone in the city, man, I've heard his records before. That's what I'm basing it upon.
Right.
You know what I mean? Not that I listen to it or don't listen to it, but I just know that the city mess with him like that.
And you said it yourself. Your cousin banged the most bootleg Peasy CDs on earth.
Dude, he tell me every time I go look through his, I see all Peasy. I'm like,
matter of fact, let me hit up a bootlegger right now and ask them. That's really who we need to ask who the top 5 is.
Bootlegger
I'm
up.
about to call him right now.
Put him on speaker.
Who's
and we gonna end it like that.
Out here?
I'm about to call him.
We gonna end it like that.
I'm about to call him right now. Where he at?
1-800 bootleg.
My guy.
We waiting on the bootleg man right now, man. We gonna see who got the hottest CD.
We gonna see right now. What up, fool?
What it do?
Out of Detroit artists, whose CDs you sell the most?
Detroit artist?
Yup.
Come on, cuz.
Come on, bro. I need an answer, not burps.
Out of Detroit artists, I probably sell Easy the most.
He's in there.
He's in there. Top 5.
Yeah, that's. I already knew that though. I already knew that.
So who would be the
Out of
second
Detroit
person?
artists, I probably sell Peasy the most.
All right, what would be the next person?
The next person I have to be like Gavezzo.
In there.
Got to put them both in there, man.
No, but at the end of the day, how
bootleg
many other
man said
Detroit
so.
artist CDs do you have though?
That's
The majority of my inventory is Detroit shit.
hey, yo, we it's a lot of artists in Detroit that people listen to that we don't listen to on a daily basis. You got Babyface Ray.
Right.
You got
Yeah. What you on, fool? All right. I'm on you in a minute, man. We just had to
I
clear
think
that
you're in
up.
denial, man.
I ain't in denial. I'm over here in LP.
I think that's how we ended, man.
Yeah.
With the bootleg,
Yeah,
man.
we
He
just
said
did
it.
a little podcast about
You know
the
more than that, man.
Detroit rappers. And I was
Definitely.
like, my cousin sell the most CDs out of everybody. Hell yeah, shit. I'm on you in a minute.
I think this was like the first official, what we gonna call this episode, like a 2016 wrap up, and then they'll see it when they see it.
We gonna call this plays.
Plays, 2016 plays.
And we got some low key artists in Detroit too, man. Shout out to JP1 too. He heard.
Yeah,
too.
shout out
He
JP1.
dropped this little CD called Family Matters. I see it coming.
Shout out
I see it
Sada.
coming.
What's the one cat that's working with one of the Sick Notes guys? He from the west side of town. I think he got a dope side. I can't think of his name.
From the west side?
Yeah, I heard his one of his records in mix shows. He's a backpacker. I can't think of his name.
I know a lot of backpack. Oh, I ain't gonna say backpack, but we got a lot of people in the city that's like hard, like Travis Chandler. It's a lot of low key people that really be working. Even like producers, like Young Rock, he produced a lot of stuff. Dre Butters, we already said him.
Dre
He
Butter
another
hard.
one.
His music hard.
Sada-
Brothers did the C-No play record, I think. didn't
Yep, he did that. Sada dope. We got a lot of. It's a lot of artists in the city, man. We got a lot of talent.
The first time I heard that record, I thought he was saying, "Boy, I just made me a plate." Like,
Man.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I
that's
thought
a
he
hard
was
record.
hungry too.
That's a hard record, though.
That boy hard. But yeah, man, I think that wraps it up, man.
I think that about sums it up, man. First episode, Hot Boy-ish. You want to leave him with? You want to leave? We was talking about Detroit being ratchet. You want to leave him with Thought or Not?
Let's go to it.
Let's get it.
Plays.
Small? Yeah. This is the smallest right here.
Alright, this game is called Thought or Not, alright? This is a series of 5 questions we're going to ask you, and depending on how you answer,
If I'm not.
or not.
You gonna tell me?
Hey, it depends on how you answer these questions. Okay, here we go.
Do I need to explain myself though, or is it like a
No, it's quick.
mid-day?
It's quick. 2 minutes. Real to the point. Quick. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
And this is for females that normally wouldn't consider themselves fat, but just let them know they might have a few things.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. Okay. First question. What's your favorite Gucci Man song?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like. He's dope to me, but I don't really know a lot of his songs.
Okay, cool. You and your girls going out by the pregame. You only have a choice between 1800, Amsterdam, or Fireball. Which shot you gonna take? Okay. What would make you break bust out with one? What would cause you to break out your partner's one?
I don't do that. I've never done that. I don't break into phones. Like I don't do that.
I need you to finish these lyrics. I don't have no manners for no sluts.
I'm horrible at this game.
Okay.
Are these lyrics?
Yeah.
Because I'm really bad with lyrics. Anyone that knows it, I forget lyrics in my own song.
Okay.
Good answer.
This is good, right? I'm not the top. Oh yeah, this is a game I don't want to know the answers to, right?
Last question. After finishing the bag of hot Cheetos, do you A, lick your fingers clean, B, wipe them off on your clothes, or C, wash your hands?
I don't do hot Cheetos.
You officially passed the fact.
Because I can't do hot. But see, this made me look like I'm like something like bougie or something like that, and I'm not. But I really just don't eat hot Cheetos. They burn.
Well, look,
You passed.
you pretty much passed it. You passed it.
I passed the thought inspection.
Well, I appreciate you spending this time with me.
Thank you for having me.